my loneliest times were actually while I was trying to date and while I was wasting my time dating the wrong person. I think there is no lonelier feeling than chasing after someone who is not interested in you, than chasing after someone who's wasting your time, endless swiping on the dating apps leading nowhere. I think those have been some of my loneliest times.
Up, folks.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the first Florida vlog. Say hi.
Hi.
It's been like a year since we've been together in Florida, and I feel like those old vlogs were pretty iconic because I had just lost my job and they were like my unemployed in Florida series. So now I'm employed, but we're still in Florida and we're gonna have fun. Today's vlog is kind of gonna be Valentine's Day themed. That's why I'm wearing this pink outfit.
That's why.
Yeah, you didn't wear pink.
Well, you didn't tell me.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna hang around. I don't really know what we're gonna get up to aside from this morning and right now, because we're on the way to Barry's Bootcamp. So excited, it's gonna be so fun. Oh, and later in the video, we're gonna do like a Valentine's self-love, plus people have been requesting a Q&A with JS, so.
They have?
No, they've been asking for it. So yeah, that's what's up. Oh my God. That's what's up for today. We're trying to get a good selfie so that I can post on Instagram to ask for questions, and it's not going well. Okay, so we're going to Barry's at Aventura. I know there's a bunch of you from Florida, so if you know where that is, then you know where we're going, and it's gonna be so fun. And then we're gonna get a little breakfast after. And you guys saw kind of a snippet of the morning routine this morning. Usually I make my American coffee, so I'll have to show you guys that in the vlog later because I didn't do it this morning. But if you watch the monthly reset, you know I've been trying to do the lemon water grind, and it's been working.
Yeah. You know what my good friend Huberman says too?
What?
Delay caffeine intake 1 to 2 hours before.
I told you that before you even listened
You think
to that podcast. I listened to Huberman before you listened to Huberman.
You told me about disgusting jaws, teeth, and
because of him and the caffeine thing. I said, you're not going to like this, but he says not to drink your caffeine first thing in the morning.
We're 3 minutes away.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go to Barry's. And it looks natural like that.
Yeah, it's nature.
Natural. Okay, shall I tell them my story time?
Yeah.
Of how I got beeped.
Just before that, maybe where do we go? Do we go to Aventura?
Yeah, let's go putz around the mall a little bit.
Okay. We have to consider Whole Foods too.
Well, should we do that now then?
Yeah, well, it's at Aventura.
Well, we're at Aventura now.
We're in Aventura.
Oh, we're in Miami. Welcome to Miami. Okay, you guys, I'm in a bit of a mood because I have a story time for you guys, and I think you're going to appreciate it. I really do. So, first of all, you know, we're having the best morning. We're at Barry's. It's such a good workout. It's really expensive. It's really like a splurge to go there, but I think it's the workout where I'm able to push myself the most, because there's just something about like the room, the music, the lighting, the way the workout instructor is like screaming at you. It's just the best. So feeling really good. And I'm like, yeah, you know, like I really feel, sometimes I think like self-love and taking care of yourself is sleeping in, it is resting. But I think other times it really, for me, and I think for you too, is like waking up early.
Me?
Yeah, I think you agree.
Yeah, 100.
Waking up early and like doing something for yourself, doing something good. It doesn't have to be a fancy workout class, but once in a while, it's fun that it is. And so I'm all, you know, on my post-workout high, and I'm feeling really good, and I like wanted to tell you guys that. The first sign of despair was that I forgot my water bottle, and I was like, oh, I asked the lady, can I buy water? She's like, yeah. She points me to this fridge, and I'm like, what the heck is this? Like, this is water. And I pick it up, and it's all they have. And I'm just like, oh, like, it's going to be expensive. I'm holding this thing, you guys. It's like made of steel. And I'm like, it's going to be expensive. And I'm used to like where I work, water's $2. Like, it's $2 Canadian. Anyway, so I show this to Gina, and I'm like, this is going to be $7. Like, guaranteed this water is going to be $7. Whatever. Okay. You know, it is what it is.
It's the cost to learn not to forget your water bottle.
I didn't want to bring my giant Stanley cup. I felt like that was inappropriate.
Yeah.
So I meant to grab one of the like plastic water bottles from the fridge at your mom's place, but I forgot. So anyway, whatever. That's fine. Also, another little funny story, this is a good one, is we're kind of late for the class. We're like rush, and I'm wearing that cute pink jumpsuit, the pink jumpsuit romper from Garage, and it's really good for doing like Pilates workouts and stuff like that, but it doesn't have a built-in bra. So for this workout, I just wanted to put a sports bra underneath for like a bit of extra support, like for the running and stuff on the treadmill. So I didn't have the sports bra on as we were coming here. I brought it with me, and I pull it out of the bag, and in pulling it out, I drop it on the floor by accident. There was a puppy. Someone, I think, who works there brought their puppy to work. So cute, a little like golden doodle brown, so cute. Out of nowhere, the puppy shows up, grabs my bra from the floor, and runs away with it. So the class is about to start. I'm chasing this puppy through the Barry's lobby, and I'm like, give it back. And like, luckily I like dogs, so I thought this was hilarious and so cute. He jumps up onto these little couches, and he's like, he doesn't want to give it back, but for real, lucky I know dogs, because I know how to like where to grab them to kind of prop open their mouth like without hurting them or me getting hurt. And he had little puppy teeth. He was such a baby. Everyone was just like business as usual. Nobody even noticed that the dog stole my bra. So got my bra on, we're good. And yeah, that's the Barry's experience.
Yeah.
Now for the part that I think you guys are gonna, I hope, you know, comment down below in solidarity with me, please. Literally, this is my least favorite thing. We go to this really cute cafe. It's called Pura Vida. Everything's beautiful. And we look at it, and I'm like, this looks expensive. Like, this looks like it's going to be expensive. But then when we open the menu and we check the prices, they really weren't outrageous. Like, I feel like they were lower than what we're used to for that kind of stuff in Canadian. It's like smoothie bowls, toasts, like natural organic shit. So we're like, okay, this isn't gonna be so bad. So we order, Jess goes outside to get a table, and like I wanted to pay for breakfast. So, you know, I take out, where are they?
Yeah, I'm a sugar baby.
He's being sugar baby. Take out my handy dandy cash envelopes filled with fresh from the bank US cash, ready to be spent, you know. And anyways, okay, so we order, he goes outside, I order everything, and you know, it adds up. I'm like, oof, okay, it's fine. I asked the guy, I'm like, can I pay with cash? He's like, no, we don't accept cash. First red flag. Whenever they don't accept cash, you know it's an expensive, overpriced, trendy place, because they can get away with just not accepting cash. And I really hate that. Like, I really hate when they don't. It honestly should be illegal, but is my eczema acting up? Is my eye red? So I pay with card, and then it asks me for a tip, but the tip percentages were weird. It was like 3%, 5%, and 7%, which, like, you know, back home we're used to like 15, 18, 20, 25. So I was like, oh, okay, that's low, like that's nice. So I pick on the bigger option, because I'm like, for what I'm used to, you know, 7 is nothing. I click on it, Then the guy says, oh, don't worry about that. The tip is already included. There was a service fee. So the tip was already included. I added a big fat extra tip, which like, whatever, you know, at least that it goes to the employees. Swipe my card. I'm like, shit, okay. I go back outside, go out to CJS, and I'm literally, what did I say?
Fuming.
I'm fuming, but what did I tell you?
Well, I can't say the word.
No, we can't say it. But I said, I'll quack it out. I'll quack it out.
Yeah, they say, I just got and they say,
I was so mad because I knew that total it was like 65 US. I knew that's going to convert to something high, and I was just like, ugh. And like, I think what's become of me with the cash envelopes is like, as long as I pay with cash, I know that it's like guilt-free spending, because if I splurge on one breakfast, I only have a certain amount of cash left, so I can compensate for later and really know how much money I have left. But when it's on card, it's like whatever. And so I was just really annoyed, and I hate that like it wasn't clear with the service fee. Like truly, I just felt like I got ripped off. And one of my New Year's resolutions was to avoid those places where you feel ripped off. So then I also felt like I like kind of squashed one of my goals. But then at the same time, how could we have known?
What's the opposite of a whammy?
A whammy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because that was a double opposite whammy.
Well, it's still a double whammy.
But bad.
But bad, yeah. So anyways, I was pretty upset, but then I said, okay, count to 10 and get over it, because it is what it is. But that's my story time for you all.
Yeah. Count to 10.
And get over it. Okay, so we're at the mall. We're gonna go...
Classic America.
Classic America. We're at the mall. We're gonna go do some window shopping. Then we're gonna go to Whole Foods. And overall though, everything, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful. So lucky to be in Florida. Feeling so grateful. So we're gonna have fun.
Like this.
We're gonna have fun.
Time in Whole Foods.
Your first time in Whole Foods? Oh my goodness. This cat has a lot to say. As you guys can see, we're back at Jess's mom's place. I always talk about this place and like how clean and airy and light it is. So I don't know if she'd want me to do like a full-on tour, but I'll show you guys like a quick clip, so you guys can kind of get the like serene feeling you get here. And this is her cat. Her name's Mademoiselle. Isn't she cute? Okay, go see JS. Okay, that's enough. You have to be quiet now. You have to respect. You have to respect. I want to show you guys some of the outfits that I'm going to be wearing here in Florida. At this point, my whole closet is garage, and I really want to thank them for... This is impossible. So yeah, I want to thank Garage for sponsoring this video. This is the first outfit. Well, I guess actually the first one was the romper that I was wearing earlier, but this one I'm completely obsessed with. These cargo pants are so perfect. And then this is the little Stormy tee that I have in black and white. It's like the perfect basic. These pants I'm obsessed with because they're so loose and comfortable, but they look really, really cute. And I feel like you can kind of dress it up, dress it down, but I don't know, Florida clothes, warm weather clothes, those are my favorite type of outfits to wear. So this outfit has been making me feel really confident today, which is so important, right? Self-love. This is everything that I brought with me. I think it's everything. I've showed you guys this sweater before. It's so perfect for like when it's a little bit chillier here in Florida. I wore this on the first day with these jean shorts. These are very old from Garage. I think I got them like 3 years ago. They're kind of a longer length. I posted a picture. Actually, I wasn't wearing the shorts in the photo, but this was my first day in Florida outfit. Yesterday, I wore this button up, which I've showed before as well. I wore it with these black shorter shorts from Garage. Oh my God. They look like this. These are the festival shorts. They're perfect. And then the last thing I want to show you, or second last thing actually, is this hoodie. It's so perfect for Valentine's Day, and it's also so oversized and comfy. I've been wearing it in the morning with like little sweat shorts, and I really, really love it. It says yacht department. And the other day, JS and I were joking that all of my sweatshirts say places or things that I have no involvement in and that I've never been. Like yacht department, not me, but I love it. And then on the plane, just showing you guys more pink for Valentine's Day, if you're into that, was these cargo sweatpants that are really, really cool. I feel like at this point, you guys know the drill by now. I am obsessed with Garage, and I am so grateful for their continued sponsorship and partnership on my channel. Later in this video, I have a big surprise for you guys, also kind of related to Garage. So stick around for that. We're gonna do it right before the Q&A. But I'm just really, really grateful for them for sponsoring this video, and also for hooking me up with all of these really nice clothes that make me feel so comfortable and so confident, which I feel like is really, really important every day, but you know, especially on vacation, and especially when we're talking about self-love, I feel like clothes that fit you right, that make you feel confident, that you're comfortable in, there's just nothing better than that. So now I'm gonna put my bathing suit on. We're gonna go to the pool. I have quite a bunch of bathing suits that I brought with me, but I'm gonna wear this black one from Garage because it's actually my tiniest bathing suit, which is perfect for tanning. Not so perfect for the ocean. I like something that's a little bit more covered up when like I'm going in the ocean, but for tanning, this is perfect. Let me put you guys back down. Are you ready to pool?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, looks like this. So I just put the bathing suit on with this little shirt. Actually, it's a big shirt as kind of a cover up. The bottoms on this are perfect. They're really, really nice because they don't cut in. That's something I hate about bathing suit bottoms, is like when they're too tight and they cut into you, it's so uncomfortable. And I don't know, for me, it just doesn't make me feel confident in a bathing suit when they do that. The top is really nice. It's just a classic triangle. I feel like I should have gotten a size large in the top, but that's what I mean about the going in the beach with the waves. If it was a little bit bigger, I think it'd be perfect, but I got a small on the bottom and I should have gotten a large on the top. The thing I would say about this bathing suit is I like how affordable it is. I feel like we all know by now how expensive bathing suits can be, like when it's $50, $60, $70, $80 for a bottom, and then same on top. These I think were about $25 each, which is super, super reasonable. Another thing I love about Garage is their prices. As we talked about this morning, I don't like to get ripped off. So I'll just show you quickly what books I have. This I've been reading since home. I'm trying to work my way through it. It's definitely a good book, but it is like a bit of a slower read. So I'm gonna bring this to the pool, probably try and finish the chapter that I'm reading. And then I just picked this up. There's like a kind of a library here in the park that JS's mom lives at, where you can leave a book, you can take a book. And I got this, the Goldfinch, which is a very thick and somewhat intimidating book. It's supposed to be like an amazing, amazing book. So I'm excited to read it. But I'm also like, the book I just read was like one of those books that are super easy. You can finish in 1 or 2 days. It was called The Last Thing He Told Me. Honestly, I would give it 2 stars. Camilla, she lent it to me and she led me astray, I have to say. So jumping from that to something that's like more serious. I mean, this won the Pulitzer Prize, is a little bit intimidating, but no better time than vacation to dive in. So yeah, that's that. And look at my nails, you guys. Jess's mom did them. They're like completely fake tips with gel, with gel polish on top. She has a full-on professional nail setup at home. Isn't that crazy? And then yeah, this is the sweep of the house. I mean, it's so clean and airy and perfect. And then outside the kitchen, outside these big windows here, is a little lake. It's truly heavenly, huh? It's heavenly.
It is.
It is.
You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I'm still not ready to go.
Hey guys, happy Sunday. Today's actually Super Bowl Sunday. Random fun fact. Now, I want to show you guys my American coffee routine because it's so good and it makes me so happy. It just tastes like Florida, but the kitchen is full of people and I'm too shy to vlog in front of them, especially that I just feel rude like speaking in English. I don't know. Anyways, so we're gonna do this like kind of voiceover style. So let's go to the kitchen and I'm gonna show you my coffee routine. First things first, you're gonna take a cup, fill it with ice. We're in Florida. Iced coffee is the name of the game. So fill your cup with ice. Great. Then you're gonna take cold brew, okay? This is where it really differs from Canada because I feel like we don't have nearly as many options of cold brew as they do here. I got this from Publix. I just chose kind of like the cheapest one, and this is the one that I had last time while I was in Florida, so it's all good. It tastes really good. I'm vlogging because I'm gonna be too shy to film over there.
Okay, but we're making pancakes.
So I'm gonna do a voiceover.
Is this recording?
Yeah.
Do you want to maybe stop that?
Okay. So cold brew is the first step. I feel like it doesn't really matter what kind of cold brew you have. What matters is what comes next, which is the nut pod. The nut pod is so good, okay? It's the best. The first time I came to Florida, I was using this like Dunkin' Donuts caramel creamer, and it was like dairy, which kind of upsets my stomach, full of sugar, no good. Found these nut pods at Publix last time I came. Delicious, incredible, and they seem somewhat healthy for you. I mean, they literally have a flavor called toasted marshmallow, so there has to be a catch, but for this trip I'm having caramel, and then I also got like cinnamon swirl, which again, you know, can't possibly be healthy, these two things, but that's what I'm using. I need to find a way to get these back to Canada. I've never seen them in Canada, but they're so delicious, and this would be my like daily coffee routine if it could be. So gotta find some nut pods to bring home, but that's it. Iced coffee or ice, cold brew, nut pod. I like a straw, okay? Sue me. I like a straw, and it's delicious, and it's so refreshing, and you just have to be careful because you could drink too many of them in a day and get your heart pumping. So I think actually for the rest of our time here, I'm gonna get some decaf as well. And that's my coffee routine. Let's cut to the pancakes now. Okay, hi everyone. Happy Sunday once again. We're at the yacht launch. We're gonna go pick up our yacht. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. We are at the yacht launch, but we're not here to pick up our yacht. We're gonna do the Q&A. We got our little Starbucks. I got a matcha. Jean got a shaken espresso. We are gonna get to the Q&A in just 1 second, but I realized while editing this video that I forgot to explain the whole giveaway for you guys. So I'm really excited to be teaming up with Garage for this giveaway. I have been working with Garage since November now, and it's just such a joy for me, and I'm so grateful for it. Like, I can't even put it into words, but it's all thanks to you guys that I get to work with dream brands like Garage, places that I've been shopping since I was a little girl. Like, I've been shopping at Garage since elementary school, so to be working with them here on my channel is a dream come true, and I really wanted to say thank you guys for your support in this collaboration, and what better way to do so than a giveaway, and what better time to do so than Valentine's Day. So Garage has generously offered to give away a $250 gift card to one of my viewers. You have to live in Canada or the United States to win because that is where Garage ships, but one of you guys will win a $250 gift card. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see who wins. All you have to do to enter is fill out the Google form down below. There are a couple steps and requirements, but everything will be explained there. It's pretty simple and quick, and I really just can't wait to give back to you guys. And you know, whether or not you win this giveaway, I really want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Wish you a happy Valentine's Day. I love you so, so much, and I'm really grateful for you. And with that being said, now let's get into the Q&A. I forgot to show you guys this top yesterday, but I think it's gonna be what I wear on Valentine's Day. It's like a corset bustier, and it's the first one that I find that actually fits me properly and doesn't squish my boobs up in that medieval look. You know that medieval, the medieval beer girl look? I don't like that. And this fits perfectly. It's from Garage, of course. And with all of that being said, let's answer some questions about Valentine's Day.
Valentine's.
I haven't even really looked.
Oh God, there's a lot.
There's a lot of questions, but
do we have a number of questions we answer, or? I'm
gonna go based on time. Okay, so some of the questions are for us, some of the questions are relationship in general, and then I asked for some self-love questions, but
self-love.
No one wanted to know about that, but I did remember one question that was like that. Anyways, okay, first question is an easy one. When are you guys moving in together?
Are you saying it?
You answer.
March 1st?
March 1st. Starting a new relationship, help. Any advice?
But she's starting it? Or
she's starting a new relationship. They're starting a new relationship.
Help for what?
They want some help.
Oh, Jesus.
Just have fun. People get mad at me. I remember one time in the comments, I just said like, you know, take it easy. Wow.
Just floating?
There's a bird floating. Take it easy. Have fun. And someone said that that was really bad relationship advice, but especially in the beginning, like there's no point in worrying about being so serious, worrying about all of these things that you can worry about. Just have fun, enjoy the other person's company, and then I think everything else will either fall into place if it's meant to be, or will fall to the wayside. But you deserve to have fun and to just enjoy, so try not to worry too much. That'd be my kind of starting advice.
Yeah. Don't
overthink things. But also, if there's weird feelings at the beginning, you gotta cut it off. So if it's not fun, if it's not fun in the beginning, it's not going to be fun in a year from now. It's not going to be fun in 3 years from now.
Well, especially that, like, there's no pressure in the beginning. You're not trying to build something. You're not trying to do anything else and have fun. So if it's tough to have fun at the beginning,
yeah, it's not.
Watch when, like,
I would say that's not a green flag.
Real life problems.
Yeah. So just have fun to start and get to know the person. Okay, this is a good one. We can both give our perspective on this one.
Wait, how can I answer this? I don't know.
Well, you can give the male perspective. Any tips for girls finding their way through dating apps? I have some tips. 1, respect yourself and respect your time. So many people are going to try and waste your time. They're going to match with you. Number 1, if they say, "What's your Snapchat?" No, do not give them your Snapchat. Unmatch with them, get rid of them. If they're asking for your Snapchat, they are up to no good.
Yeah, they want your nudes.
Exactly.
Don't tell them.
Never give your Snapchat. And just, sometimes you're in that mood where it's just fun to talk to people and you just like, you don't really care. But for me, like, as someone who can easily kind of get my feelings hurt, you have to know when to just stop giving someone your time, because you will inevitably get your feelings hurt. And I think that so many guys want to waste your time. So many guys want to, like, just, again, try and get you for sex, try and get you for whatever. And you need to, like, kind of set your own boundaries and know when, like, when someone says this to you, when someone does that to you, when you get that gut feeling where you're like, I think this person's wasting my time, you cut it off straight away. No, like, oh, maybe he's insecure about this. Maybe, like, you know, he's scared of commitment. No time for that. Respect your time. I think that's my biggest tip. Also, like, I think Hinge is the best dating app because you have the prompts as well, so it's not just based on someone's photos. And I think that would be a big tip for navigating the apps, is like, those guys who have like perfectly curated, gorgeous photos, probably not the kind of guy, you know what I mean? Like, so don't, like, look beyond the photos, read the prompts, and, like, if someone looks interesting but, like, they just don't have the best photos, you can still give them a chance and talk to them. Like, don't be so quick to swipe away, I think, too. Those are my tips.
Is my turn?
Yeah, your turn.
Okay, I think I have two things here. The first one is, if you do match with someone and the person, like, tries to reach out, you know, like, you type the message or whatever, like, kind of answer. The beginning phase is always, like, it's awkward for everyone involved. And if you did match, you probably had an interest to start with, so, like, the matching doesn't mean much if there's not a first interaction. So try to get to that first interaction and make it easy for everyone by either answering, or on Hinge, anyone can start first.
Okay, can initiate.
So also that, right? I think there's a bit of the...
That's a really good point. I think a lot of girls wait for the guy to initiate, but, like, let's not do that. That's, again, I think, like, when you're wasting your time, like, waiting for someone to initiate.
Yeah.
And actually answer. Like, if you do wait for the guy to start, or if the guy just initiates it first, like, answer.
Yeah. And the second piece, I think, was, you mentioned Snapchat, then it got me thinking, like, linking your social media to these things, I'm not sure is a good thing.
That's my red flag on those apps.
Red flag for one, but also it removes a big part of the discovery process that you will have to go through with a person. And, you know, without the context of the person explaining to you their lives and, you know, that whole discovery process, you might jump to conclusions and be like, oh, like, I wouldn't be interested in that person. But it's like, well, you don't, like, you have no idea yet. So I don't think linking profile is a good thing for you, but also if the others are linking their profiles, you know, you might want to...
Whenever a guy connects his Instagram to his Hinge, or puts their Instagram in the Hinge, one of the Hinge prompts, to me that's a big red flag. Also, another red flag is someone who doesn't respect the prompts. So, like, someone who thinks they're kind of too cool to fill out the prompts, that's a big red flag for me.
Yeah.
I think I had more experience on the apps than you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that I would only, like, people would match with me all the time. It's like, bing, bing, bing. It's kind of annoying.
For sure.
Yeah.
But, like, straight up, like, I feel like I've seen his Hinge profile. Fun fact about us, we didn't meet on Hinge. We met in university.
In real life.
In real life. But he never, ever, ever came across my Hinge, but he's come across my friends' Hinge.
Yeah.
His profile never, ever crossed my Hinge.
Yeah.
Which means he probably blocked me.
Yeah. And when you see your friend's Hinge, it's friends, like, not apostrophe S, it's S apostrophe. Multiple of your friends.
Multiple of my friends, like, have been like, oh, you know this guy, like, that's your friend. So I've seen his Hinge profile, and I can say it doesn't do you justice in terms of how
but it was good.
Handsome you are. No, it was a good profile, but that's what I mean about those guys who have those really, like, curated, like, things. You know, and if you look at someone's pictures and you're like, he doesn't look that cute, he could be and probably is much, much cuter.
Phenomenal
in person.
In person.
Yeah. A 9 on the apps, a 10 in real life.
Ooh.
Oh, this is a good one. What star sign are you and JS? We're both
Leos.
Leo, which means that we...
Oh yeah, we headbutt all the time. Well, not all the time. We playfully headbutt.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to do 3 more questions. So, do you guys have a dream destination that you want to travel to together? You answer first. Japan?
Well, there's many.
There's so many.
I don't even have a dream destination for myself. So, like, it's not like I have one for us.
For us would be Japan, Australia, and then somewhere like the Maldives or something, like one of those really, really nice resorts.
Yeah.
But I think anywhere in the world that I would like to go, I would like to go with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you overcome feelings of loneliness when you're not in a relationship? I thought that was a really good question. I actually saw this one in advance, so I thought about my answer a little bit. And I think...
Can you repeat it?
How do you overcome feelings of loneliness when you're not in a relationship?
That's funny because we were talking about that earlier.
We were?
Well, ish.
I think the answer is self-love. And I I remember like when I was single and like during COVID and stuff, some of my loneliest times were actually while I was trying to date and while I was wasting my time dating the wrong person. I think there is no lonelier feeling than chasing after someone who is not interested in you, than chasing after someone who's wasting your time, endless swiping on the dating apps leading nowhere. I think those have been some of my loneliest times. And when I took a break from dating, I took a 3-month no dating, no talking to boys, whatever, break. I started just filling my time with things that made me happy and working on my own self-love. And then that really like healed my loneliness and realizing like, oh, I don't need some male validation, some male attention, like romantic love. I don't need that to not feel lonely. I can fill my time with other things.
Yeah.
Tell them.
I would say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It was like some summers were tough because most of my friends were either in a relationship or, you know, taking vacation in the summer and all that. And it's like you end up being like weeks without seeing friends.
Mm-hmm.
I have a small core group of friends. It's like, yeah, like you just like, you know, read good books, do like physical activity by yourself, like getting to biking helps because you can go for like 3 hours on your bike. You just put AirPods on and you drive, well, not drive but ride, and
walking.
Yeah, like be with yourself. It's okay to be with yourself.
Yeah, it's better to be alone than to be chasing some validation through friends who are not your true friends, or through seeking a relationship or romantic connection, or even like you could be having tons of sex and it's meaningless and you feel so lonely. Like that's a possibility too. So
yeah, I think like if you're not able to be alone and happy, you're probably never going to be really happy in your life.
It's like RuPaul said,
if you can't love yourself, how the hell someone...
How the hell are you going to love somebody else?
Yeah.
Somebody asked for the kind of full story of how we met, but I feel like it's like it could be a very long story. But we met in university, and then we had similar friends, and then during kind of the end of COVID, we got together. I kind of always had a crush on him. Oh, and we worked at the same... Like, there's all these moments where our lives overlapped, and then finally down the line, we got together. Okay, this is a question for you. What makes a man commit? We're struggling out here.
Makes a man commit? I don't know, like the opposite of the question would be what prevents a man from committing? And I guess it's man to man, right?
Depends man by man.
Well, it depends on even the specific situation going on, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the scare of commitment, is it like the wrong person, the fear of missing out? Would that be FOMO? Yeah, yep. That is FOMO. I don't know, like it's like having in the fear of missing out aspect, like are they scared that they're gonna miss out on other girls? Are they scared that they're gonna miss out on, you know, nights with the boys? You know, not be able to see their families as much. Like it could be wide ranging, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be like, oh, they want to see other girls or whatever. But it's, you know, committing and settling down, if we can say, with one person is a big step in life. And if they're hesitant, they could not be there yet.
The camera overheated. Okay, my camera overheated, so I guess that means it's a sign to wrap it up. But I do want to get your final thoughts on that subject. Really quick aside though, we're actually about to pull into Ball Harbor and I'm going to start a different vlog. Ball Harbor is like that really, really fancy, bougie, expensive mall. So we're going to go people watch and look at expensive designer items that we don't have the money for. But what I wanted to ask you about your answer about commitment, Gene, is everything you described, it has nothing to do with the person that this guy is dating. This is what we did last time and it got us in trouble.
Yeah, I know.
You just want to go see?
Yeah, I just want to go see the cars in the valley because right now there's not much.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the person that this guy is dating. Like if someone and then this is guy or girl, I think, if a guy is not ready for commitment, it has nothing to do with you. You're not doing anything wrong. You're either not the right person, which is not your fault. You're not going to change for somebody, or this person has other things they need to figure out. So it has nothing to do with you. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm. And coming back to, you know, being alone, maybe that person needs to be alone for a bit.
Yeah. I think it's more common.
Am I supposed to be here?
I think it's more common for guys to have commitment issues, and it's kind of that like stereotype that we hear about. But I also think it's like certain guys have these commitment issues and certain guys don't. Like, for example, you really don't. Like, you're, like, I would call you like a lover boy. That's how I would classify these guys, is like they're lover boys. They like being in a relationship. They are able to commit. And those are the guys you want to spend your time and attention on, not these guys who have like forever bachelor syndrome, because you're going to spend your time trying to change someone who probably doesn't want to change. And like, don't waste your time. Like, you don't need to change someone. You can find someone who's just right for you. I could go on and on about that forever,
Yeah.
But do you agree? I kind of hijacked your question.
I agree, and there's no rush, you know.
No, there's no rush. There's no rush. And I think sometimes too, you might think you're ready for commitment, but maybe you're not too. Like, it's not just guys that have this problem. So that's that. On that note, you guys, love yourself. Love yourself. It all comes back to that. You got to love and respect yourself and your time, and that will invite a loving partner into your life when you're ready for it. And it's just going to enhance your life so much. So that's a wrap on this video. Thank you so much for watching. You can enter the giveaway at the link down below. And we're still in Florida for like another 10 days. So lots more vlogs to come. I'm literally starting another one right now. If you want to see inside this crazy shopping mall, just make sure you're subscribed, and that video will be out soon. And I love you, and I'll see you then. Bye. Bye.
Ciao now.